Once upon a time, there lived a young disciple who had spent many years studying under the guidance of a wise Zen master. His name was Hiro. This student was known for his hard work and dedication, always striving to better himself and achieve enlightenment. Despite his dedication, the disciple often found himself measuring his progress against that of his fellow students, leading to feelings of self-doubt and discontent. One day, the disciple approached his master with a troubled heart. He asked, "Master, I have been diligently practicing, but when I see how well my fellow students are doing, I can't help but feel inferior. I constantly compare myself to them, and it fills me with self-doubt and unhappiness. How can I overcome this?" The Zen master listened attentively and with a gentle smile responded, "My dear student, let me share a tale with you. Once, in a dense forest, stood a majestic oak tree. This oak tree had tall branches, abundant leaves, and a robust trunk. It provided shelter to those seeking refuge beneath it and housed countless creatures in its branches. One day, the oak tree noticed a beautiful rosebush growing nearby. The rosebush was adorned with vibrant, fragrant flowers that captivated the senses and delighted the eyes. The oak tree began to envy the rosebush, feeling insignificant by comparison, thinking, "I am just a plain and sturdy tree, while the rosebush is delicate and admired by all. I wish I could be as beautiful and graceful as the rosebush." The oak tree's desire to compare itself grew stronger with each passing day, causing it to overlook its unique qualities and the value it brought to the forest. It became so focused on comparing itself to the rosebush that it neglected its own growth and purpose. One day, a woodcutter arrived in the forest, saw the magnificent oak tree and declared, "This tree is strong and sturdy. It will provide excellent timber for building homes and furniture." The woodcutter marveled at the oak tree's strength and usefulness. At that moment, the oak tree realized that its true worth lay not in being a delicate rose bush, but in being a majestic oak tree, fulfilling its purpose in its distinctive way. From that day on, it let go of comparisons and embraced its essence. The Zen master paused, gazing deeply into the student's eyes, and continued, "My dear student, you are like that oak tree. You possess unique qualities, strengths, and a distinct purpose. Comparing yourself to others distracts you from realizing your true potential. Embrace who you are, focus on your own growth, and trust in your journey. Remember that each flower blossoms in its own time." The student listened attentively, absorbing the wisdom of his master's words. From that day forward, he released comparisons and nurtured a deep sense of self-acceptance and contentment. He embraced his own path, just like the majestic oak tree fulfilling its purpose in the forest. And so, the young student embarked on a new phase in his journey toward enlightenment, understanding that comparing himself to others would only hinder his progress and bring unnecessary suffering. Instead, he focused on his practice, diligently cultivating mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. With each passing day, the student found greater joy and fulfillment in his own growth. He no longer felt the need to measure his progress against his fellow students, realizing that each person's path was unique. He understood that true enlightenment could not be achieved by trying to be someone else or by outshining others. Continuing to learn from his Zen master, the student deepened his understanding of the teachings and applied them to every aspect of his life. He found peace in the present moment, accepting himself fully and embracing the challenges and lessons that came his way. Over time, the disciple became a Zen master in his own right, dedicating his life to guiding others on the path of self-discovery and inner peace. He shared the story of the oak tree and the rosebush, reminding his own students of the importance of self-acceptance and staying true to oneself. The teachings of the student resonated deeply with those seeking guidance. Others began to let go of comparisons and embrace his own unique qualities and paths. The ripple effect of the student's transformation spread far and wide, touching the lives of countless individuals who were inspired to find their own inner light. And so, the story of the young student serves as a timeless reminder that true fulfillment comes from within. When we stop comparing ourselves to others and embrace our own authenticity, we can blossom in our unique way, just like the majestic oak tree fulfilling its purpose in the forest.